Welcome back. Welcome back. If you're just joining us, this is the fourth part of a four-part series where we have been looking at hospital data sets and trying to answer some questions, same kind of questions you would expect to see in a data analysis, the data analyst technical interview. If you have missed any of the previous parts, please just go back there just to watch it, just so you can get a gist of what we're doing and how we got this far. Welcome back. We'll dive right into question 11. So question 11 says, please provide a pivot table and a trend chart showing cost of admission. So like before, let's pick out, so we are creating a pivot table. So this is needed. A trend chart showing cost of admission by month. Cost of admission by month. We're looking at cost of admission by month for 2020. So now they want us to create a pivot table. So right click, just like before, we'll save our master data set. Go to the end, create a copy, say OK, and we'll name this. Double click, say Q11. Now create a pivot table from A to I, A to J. Command Shift down. Go to insert pivot table. I'm going to put it in this same worksheet. Go ID. Say OK. And I want to bring in, we're looking at, what are we looking at here? Question is pivot table, that's what we're doing, and a trend chart. Trend chart is something else that they want us to do, which we've done in our previous questions. Just now it's a question. Showing cost of admission by month for 2020. That's fairly straightforward. So cost of admission by month. So month, activity month, then cost of admission by month, and the financial year comes to filter, and financial year is just 2020, right? That 2020 or 2022, 2020. Good. So this is what we've been asked to do. Looks good. Just keep it neat. Some have 3 decimal places, doesn't look good. So let's change this. So everything has just 2 decimal places. Let's see that. Let's put 2 decimal places for everything. So we have that, and a trend chart. So select all, go back to insert, and then we can choose a trend line. So it's a stacked, 100% stacked line with marker. There's a stacked line, and just like before, we can increase by picking up the diagonals. And we can now make it more understandable by giving it some. So this is cost of admission by month. Yeah, so for that cost of admission, we'll click cost of admission by month. And now we can let them know what's our x-axis and what's our y-axis by going to design. And from design, we go to add chart element, axis title. Primary horizontal is our activity month. And our y-axis is our cost. That's our primary vertical, our cost. Done. On to the next. Question number 12. So we're to find out which treatment specialty. So we're looking at the treatment specialty that has the highest cost. So highest cost, we're looking at highest cost across both financial years. So this looks like something that we would solve using a pivot table. So right click, move, copy, go to the end, make a copy, and I will call this Q12 question 12. Let's create a pivot table for that. The pivot table, it's J, Command Shift down, insert pivot table, and I'll leave it in existing worksheet. Let's keep it simpler. Drop that there and stay OK. So we're looking at treatment specialty that has the highest cost across both financial year. Basic. So that's all. I'm using all costs. So which has the highest cost? Like before, I like to just keep this neat, 2 decimal places, just so we are all on the same page. Get out if need. Yeah, 2 decimal places there. Then just right click, sort largest to smallest. The question is which treatment specialty has the highest cost across both financial years? The answer is pediatrics. And the last question in this particular series, question 13. Based on the above treatment specialty, that's based on pediatrics, what is the total cost for this? What's the total cost for this at Eastwood Women and Children Foundation Trust in 2020? We could use the same question 13, just duplicate that because it's already set up for it. Right click, move the end, create a copy, and call this Q13. And now we're just going to add 2 things there. So in the question it says, we're looking at based on the above treatment specialty, which we now know is pediatrics. Yeah. What is the total cost? We're now looking at the total cost. As we're looking at pediatrics, total cost in Eastwood Women and Children Foundation Trust in 2020. Back to question 13. We are going to have specialties come up because now we are going to look at just the pediatrics. And we're not looking at financial year now, so financial year can go, remove, but we are looking at the what was it called? Eastwood Women and Children Foundation Trust. Okay, we actually need financial year. Eastwood Women and Children Trust comes here as well. We are looking at financial year 2020. We are looking at Eastwood Women and Children Trust. And the question is, based on the above treatment specialty, that's pediatrics, what's the total cost at Eastwood Women and Children Foundation in 2020? The answer is this. Okay. And paste here. 3 million, and put that's 3676. This is currency, so let's see if we can just make it look more like currency. So 3,606,350. So there you have it. This is the kind of technical interview you can expect to be faced with when applying for a data analyst role. Feel free to go over this and any of the other videos in this series. And if you would like us to cover any concept that has been discussed, kindly leave a comment below. If you found this content useful, consider subscribing if you haven't, so you can get notified when new videos drop. You should also consider liking and sharing this video. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.